Good morning and welcome from Halo. This is Sam speaking, and I am going to walk you through a short trimming uh, demo and walk through with you what you should look for when you trim a garment. So as you can see, this garment is still in the hoop. It has just got done sewing. This is the last one in the pile that will need to be taken out of the hoop. When you're looking at a hooped garment, what you want to do is run your nails over the stitching, and that is because sometimes when it stitches, the stitches may not lock in certain areas, and when you catch it in the hoop, you'll be able to actually place the hoop back onto the machine and do what's called a drop-in. I've explained this in a previous video, but you do want to do this, make this check before you take it out of the hoop, because once you take it out of the hoop, you can't put it back in the exact same way. You can try, but it's not going to happen. So once it's unhooped, you should not expect to rehoop it in the exact same area. But these stitches seem good, so I'm going to go ahead and take it out. How you're going to take it out of the hoop with these mighty hoops, they're magnetic, and there is a tongue that's always faces on the bottom edge of the hoop. So if you're looking at the design obviously is right side up vertically. This is the top, beware of pacemakers, and this is the bottom, the warning sign. And you can feel, I don't know if you can actually see it in the video, but there is a tongue here. You're going to hold on to the tongue, and I just peel them from each other. And it makes taking these hoops apart very quick, because that magnet can be pretty powerful if you don't know how to use this hoop. And what I do to put it back together, that's the bottom part of it. Here's the tongue, and I like to align them so that they're facing each other. So I place the hoop like this, I let go, it snaps right into place. That helps keep my hoops together, and it also helps them stack. So now here's our fresh garment out of the hoop. This is our solving. We're going to take that off. It tears right off. The next part of the process of taking out the solving involves a steamer. So I will be pausing to let the steamer warm up so I can actually show you that part. In the meantime, we're going to cut the lining, or not the liner, I'm sorry. This is the backing. So for this garment, it uses a no-show backing, and this will need to be cut. Some liners or some backers, you can tear them away, hence the name tear away. That's usually something that we use with hats. For this one though, we do have to use some scissors. So how I usually go about it is I hold the backing in such a way where I can see the garment connect with the backing. So I don't hold it like this. That makes me blind. I don't necessarily know what I'm seeing. So I hold it like this so I can see where the backing and the garment meet, and that allows me to cut as close as possible without risking cutting through the fabric. I always hold the backing upwards, and I hold it in such a way so that the garment itself hangs away from the backing, because sometimes if you hold it against the material, you might find yourself cutting through in a way that you weren't anticipating. So I'm trying to do this in camera, but in such a way I can still watch what I'm doing. Filming and doing things at the same time is quite the skill I've begun to learn here at Halo Inc. So again, I still have this solvy to take off. I will be pausing the video now, make sure that my steamer is ready to go. Okay, here we are. Here's the steamer. You can tell it's ready because it's actually steaming at us. So what we're going to do with this, very quick for as much of a wait as it was, I have this solvy here. Do have a rag on the side if needed. But what I will be doing It works better if you have it on a vertical surface, and I don't quite yet have a dedicated vertical surface for this, so I'll be using the box, and that'll work just fine. Bring the seam head over, and I'm just going to hit it one slow good one. You can see the solvay starting to melt, and I'll hold it there for a few seconds. I never go more than 3 passes. Anything more than that, it's a little bit excessive, and it is very hot, so I don't want to damage the fabric at any point. But you can see there's still some residual solvay